Hello everybody, it is Moko here, and yes, I know, long time no see. As a lot of you know, I actually moved out of the country, so I am located in France, and it has taken a long time to finally get settled. But now that I am, I told everybody I'm going to get back into doing YouTube videos, but this time around I want to do something else. So I mean, just sign up for my newsletter, or just go to Instagram because I have it posted there about what I'm thinking of doing. And this video is basically going to be the first time that I'm doing it. So essentially what I want to do, because my tagline is manifest the life you deserve, is to release videos that will help you to improve yourself. I mean, I'm still going to do some celebrity readings on Instagram, and others of you've requested that maybe I could do it on a Patreon, but I want to keep that more exclusive. To Yeah, I want to keep that type of content more exclusive because I've been having some issues with people who want celebrity readings, and then sometimes they go to the celebrity and harass them. So I want to avoid that and just leave my public readings for helping people, and potentially private readings for celebrities if you guys are interested in that at a later date. So this week, people have requested on Instagram, in my DMs, in my message box. I sent out the newsletter earlier this week. They requested a video for all zodiac signs on what you need to know. So I'm going to do something really quick for all 12 signs, and the way that I read for the signs is I do rising sign. So if you are a Scorpio but your rising sign is Sagittarius, read your rising sign. Do not read the sun sign. So let's get started. So for Aries, let's see the overall theme. And the timing of this is whenever you see it, you know. I have weekly tarot readings on my Instagram. Just follow me at tarotbymoko.com. So this could be, you know, for the month, for whenever you see it. So what's the overarching theme for what Aries needs to know? Wow, look at that. Have fun. Have fun, have fun, have fun. Okay, and let's get some tarot cards. What does Aries need to know? I feel like five is good for Aries. Oh, some of you are moving house. Some of you are moving house. These are actually beautiful cards. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Look at this. You have Taurus at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like Aries, some of you may have been going through some money issues, but I feel more like you guys have been looking for a home. And if you guys aren't in, you know, buying a home or looking for a new rental or going for a vacation or whatever, some of you may have been feeling as if you've been left out of things. But it looks like in the very recent past, a lot of you Aries rising, you've just been feeling kind of down and out, and maybe suffering through a little bit of depression. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say depression. Maybe I should just say just feeling down in the dumps and feeling like, why me? Oh, this thing keeps happening to me, da da da. But Spirit is saying that very quickly, this is all going to turn around. If you're looking for a home, you're going to find a home that you like. Or sometimes it can even be a new office space to work in. You're going to find something that you absolutely love, and it's going to come very quickly. And for some of you, you may be involved in a court case. So that's going to be resolved in your favor. But either way, it looks like you guys are going to have a swift turnaround coming soon. It's going to make you very happy. And you're going to feel more confident, more bubbly, basically more like yourself. And what they're saying here is, don't allow this Five of Pentacles energy in the past to rule the rest of your life. It's over. Hopefully you learned your lessons, and now you're going to be moving into new, beautiful energy. Yeah, and they want you to have fun about it. So let's draw One last oracle card for Aries. One last oracle card for Aries. You're good enough. See, this is here. I feel, so I don't necessarily feel like it's a money thing. It feels more like a confidence thing, or like it feels like you feel as if you don't belong somewhere, or maybe you've had a falling out with a group of friends or something like that. And what Spirit wants to tell you is that, first of all, this is going to turn around. You're good enough. You don't have to question yourself. Maybe those people were assholes and you don't need them anymore, right? But they're saying that this confidence is going to come back. This happiness is going to come back. This joy to be alive, it's going to come back. So don't worry. Okay, so for Taurus rising signs, remember it's rising signs. For Taurus rising signs, what's your overarching theme of what you need to know? Reach out. Interesting. And these are more spiritual cards, Taurus. Well, everybody who is watching, these are more spiritual cards. So when it gives you instructions of what to do, oh, you also, Taurus, you also have had fun at the bottom of your deck. But these, whenever it says something like reach out, you know, many times it's also in a spiritual sense. So if you're also going through a sad point in your life, if you need help, I tell people all the time, listen, go to therapy. BetterHelp helped me for 6 months straight when I needed it. But also it's not just like a physical reaching out, like speaking to a person or getting in touch with an association. It's also reaching out to your spirit team. And a lot of people tell me, you know, they want to know who their spirit guides are. They just want to get a sense of physical contact. But all you have to do, in most cases, all you have to do is just speak to them as if they're in front of you. They're listening. They're listening. So reach out if you need mental and emotional help, to your friends, to a counselor, but also reach out to your spirit team. Okay, Taurus rising. What else do they need to know? 4. Taurus rising. I don't know, Taurus. I'm getting, well, here you are, Taurus. It wanted to come out. For some reason, I just feel so nervous pulling out your cards. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've dropped the cards pulling for you guys. So you want 4. Taurus rising. Somebody owes you money. Okay, now I see why they put this out here. Somebody owes you money. Actually, let me get some clarifications. Okay, I see what they're saying. And for people who are familiar with the way I read, I'm definitely not a love and light type of person. If I see something concerning in your cards, I let you know. I try to be as gentle as possible, especially if I feel like the person is going through something, and I think Taurus rising, you guys are. Well, first of all, somebody owes you guys money, and it looks like they're saying that this debt that's owed to you, it's going to continue. This, whoever this person is, or maybe this entity, it could be like a bank or something like that, or maybe an insurance company. They're going to continue to hold out on the money that they owe you. That's for sure. But also, clarify some of these cards, please. Damn. Oh my gosh, they're just like, we said what we said. We said what we said. Look, yeah, some of you have been going through a tough time. Okay, I see. So it looks like, well, you guys can't really see it. Let me try to move these. Like I said, I feel strongly that someone owes you guys money. And again, I'm reading rising signs, not sun signs. Someone, or maybe some entity or company, they owe you money, but they're going to continue to give you the runaround about it. And whatever this money is, it's also possible that you guys could owe someone money, potentially a Capricorn. But whatever this is, it looks like it's causing so much stress with you guys. And it's like you have to fight for every fucking thing. And it, well, gosh, sorry for cursing. It's so suited to the video. And it looks like this is something that's been going on for quite some time. But so it looks like this fight is still going to continue. You're still going to be stressed out about it. Some of you probably aren't even sleeping properly. You're probably not even, your metabolism isn't working properly as well. But they're saying that eventually it's going to get much better. Let's see. Dang. There's just a lot of anxiety and stress around you guys. I can't even hold the cards properly. Let's get the oracle message, actually. Let's get the oracle message. Sometimes these could be taxes as well. This type of energy. Sometimes it can be taxes due, or taxes due to you, or taxes owed. But it does look like a money situation that you guys have been trying to work through for the longest. But just listen, your energy came out. First and foremost, it even came out in the Aries reading. So what they're trying to tell you is potentially don't, kind of stop fighting, the process, and then just, I know this is probably going to piss some of you guys off, but just like sit and wait, and just in your mind and in your emotions, just say, you know what, it's coming to me. What I need is coming to me. Forget about it. It's going to come. Okay, so what else? Oracle message for Taurus rising. Came backwards. Confidence. See, confidence. This confidence that what you need is going to come. That's exactly what you need, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but that's the message. All right, let's move on. All right, the lovely Gemini. Let's see what's your overall energy. What do you guys need to know? Your overall energy, Gemini rising. You are not alone. This is similar to Taurus, in that, reach out for help, if you need it. But this is also telling you that if you have been trying to reach your spirit team and you feel like no one's listening, or if you pray, if you're religious, if you pray and you feel like your prayers aren't being answered, or if you're a witch or a pagan or of some sort, and you're doing spells and you feel like it's not manifesting, this is your spirit team saying you're not alone. We're here behind you, but sometimes what you want may not be exactly what you need just yet. So just hang tight. So let's get some tarot cards for Gemini. I think some of you, actually, let me fix this. Some of you are looking for your calling in life. Can you guys see all this? You're looking for your calling in life, and your spirit team is telling you, hold on, it's coming, it's coming soon in the future. Let's see. Let me get something else here. Oh, well, there you go. So I figured it could have been a relationship issue. And it definitely is a relationship issue of something that you need to know. I think this is a future relationship, actually. This is a future relationship, and this feels like soulmate energy that's coming in. And it looks like this person is going to be a sun fire sign. Let's move this. This person is going to be a sun fire sign. I don't feel like, I don't know, I don't think you know this person. Actually, let me double check. This actually kind of feels like a Sagittarius to me. Anyway, so in terms of work or your life purpose, because you know life purpose is more than work, you're going to find your calling at a later date. So if you're quite young, like maybe in your 20s or something like that, and you're working at a job that you really dislike, Spirit is saying that you're not going to be in that energy forever. Eventually, you're going to find something that you like, that works for you, and that feels right for you, because it's going to be your calling. But for other people, this looks like a relationship that's coming through in the future. I'm not sure if you just left a relationship, or if you're thinking of leaving a relationship, or if you guys are in like no contact for a little bit. It's saying that, I mean, you're going to have to make a choice over whether or not you want to be, or whether or not you want to continue this relationship. But in the future, let me get these cards again. In the future, there's going to be a relationship coming towards you that's going to be everything that you want. Everything that you want, and this person is going to pay so much attention to you. So I think for a lot of you, you guys in the future, you guys are going to have to choose between an old love and a new love. That may be a tough choice for some of you, but for others of you, it's going to be easy as hell. Okay, so let's get your oracle message. Surrender to the divine. Look at that. Look at that. This is actually one of my favorite cards. It's the full moon card. It's telling you that yes, we all have our plans, but sometimes things have to work out the way they're meant to work out. So, and especially for those of you who are worried about your life purpose, they're telling you, wait, you know, just wait. It's going to be revealed to you, but things have to happen. Things have to be in motion. So just wait. All right, next sign. Hey, Cancer rising. Cancer. Oh, actually, this one fell out. It says believe. Believe, 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 believe. I think so far, a lot of you are going through self-doubt, which, you know, it's normal. It's normal. Let's see. Basically, what they're telling you is just to believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. And that sometimes the difference between success and failure is not how hard you work, but how much you believe in yourself and your outcome. Okay, so for Cancer risings. Yeah, they want you to move away from negative thinking here. Oh, let me move these up so you can see everything. They want you to move from negative thinking, especially with regards to your career, and things that like hobbies or things that you feel passionate about, and also your confidence. I feel like this has a lot to do with confidence. Let's see. Okay. So essentially, what they're telling you to do, so it looks like there's a confidence issue here right now, guys. And I think some of you Cancer risings, you may be trying to figure out a way to manifest more money. I'm just throwing that out there. That's what I'm feeling here. You're trying to figure out a way to manifest more money, and one of the reasons why it's not coming through in the way that you want it to come through is because there's just a lot of negative thinking. And what I'm getting from this is this negative thinking is coming from many abrupt changes that you've had in your life. So it's almost like, for example, like say, you know, ever since you were a kid, you were always told no, or that's impossible, or you're dreaming, or what my favorite, my dad used to say this, money doesn't grow on trees, or we don't have McDonald's money. That was my favorite when I was younger. And then as you got a little bit older, you would get into relationships and they will always end abruptly, or almost it seems like every time you try something new, it just doesn't work out. So what this is basically saying, oh, I apologize for that noise, guys. What this is basically saying is that a lot of these endings, these negative situations, what they've done is they've kind of scarred you a little bit. So it seems like anytime you try something new, you just have it in your mind, in your soul, that, well, it's not going to work out anyway. So when you try to manifest with this type of mindset at the back of your mind, it's not going to work out, or your manifestations will not come to fruition in the way that you want them to. So what Spirit is telling you to do is to kind of clear out your mind. So I guess for those of you who are into manifestation work, I guess this would be changing your self-concept. So basically clear out your mind. I mean, you can figure out a way to do this. I meditate quite a bit. And then I see a Reiki person who helps me do that as well. So figure out a way for you to do it yourself, Cancer rising, but basically clear out your mind and approach your manifestations as if you are a child. As if like anything is possible. I mean, basically, yeah, it's the believe card, as if anything is possible. As if, you know, you're still in that mindset before life happened to you. Like, I know that sounds so cynical, but that's what they're telling you to do, is to try to be more hopeful, try to be more positive, try to believe in yourself, to believe in magic, basically. I mean, magic does exist, but if you don't believe in it, to try to believe in magic, because that's going to turn your manifestations around. And it's going to help you to be more confident, and also to manifest this money that you want. Okay, so let's get your oracle card here. For Cancer rising. Step out of your comfort zone. This is North Node here, and the nodes are actually changing. Next week, I believe, around the 17th until, well, actually I don't know how until, but they're changing. So this is like a change in destiny. So listen, that's a big ask to ask, but some of you may need it. All right, next sign. Leo rising. Overarching theme for Leo rising. What do they need to know? Seek. A lot of you guys are being told to ask for help. And this is like spiritually ask for help. And maybe some of you, you know, like tarot card readings, but you don't necessarily believe in a spirit realm, but it exists, and they're telling you, hey, come see about us. Okay, so actually, you know, what exactly do you want them to know about this seek? Interesting. Love relationship. Leo rising. If you want a relationship, they're telling you, ask us for help. We will hook you up, girl or guy. They're telling you to ask them for help with your love relationship. So if you're in a relationship right now, or if you just want a long-term commitment, they're telling you, ask us for help. Ask us, please. We are here to help you. This is all about love. All about love. And this is, I also see this as a soulmate connection. And for me, a soulmate can be, I mean, this is romance, what I'm basically seeing here, but a soulmate can be your best friend, your parent, a lover, your cat, you know, that could be a soulmate. But here, this is showing me a romantic soulmate connection that's coming through. And they're saying, if this is what you want, a long-term romantic connection that has the potential to go the long distance, just ask us for help. Ask us. And this person, they could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be a water sign, but they could also just be a very romantic person. And if you want to be romanced, wined and dined, swept off your feet, just ask for it. That's what they're saying. This one was very simple. Okay, so do you have an oracle card for Leo rising? The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. And again, if you are in a relationship already, and you could be going through some issues, or maybe you're having some doubts, I don't know. I mean, answers are coming for that. And if you want a relationship, you're single or you're breaking up or whatever, and you want a better relationship, they're telling you, just ask us, we'll hook you up. All right, next sign. For Virgo rising, what's the theme of what they need to know? Forgiveness. It's beautiful. Forgiveness. Some of you guys already know how I feel about forgiveness. I don't think it's necessary, but you know, your guys are telling you it's necessary for you. And I'll actually read this to you. I'm sure you guys can zoom in and see it, but I'll read this to you for Virgo because I feel like this is quite important. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. So let's get your tarot cards. Wow, this is actually beautiful. So I asked different questions for you guys, Virgo rising, because I feel like this is very specific. So it may not be, you know, relevant to all Virgo risings, but first I asked, who do you need to forgive? What's your energy like if you forgive versus if you don't? And this is very important. So who? Sometimes this is a father figure to me. The King of Cups sometimes is a father figure, but this could be, I mean, and this is usually a masculine energy, usually a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But other times this could be like someone who's in a position of authority that you trusted, like you trusted with personal emotional information, and they could have betrayed the trust by speaking about it to somebody else. And other times this could be like a doctor or a therapist. So I'm just throwing these out there, but it's definitely a masculine energy. Well, it's a man, but it's definitely a masculine energy that was in a position of authority. Like this was a trusted person. And they're not telling me exactly what happened between Virgo rising and this person, but they're saying that you trusted this person. And also this could also be a boyfriend, husband, you know, whatever. So I asked, what will your energy, Virgo rising, be like if you don't forgive this person? No dice. No dice whatsoever. This is self-sabotage. This is somebody who wants to be right, who always wants to be right. They want to win the argument. And it doesn't matter how they win the argument. They just want to win the argument. So it's possible that you were right in the situation that you're having with this person. But Spirit is saying, yeah, you may be right, but you're stressed the fuck out. Like you're right, but you're kind of miserable. You're right, but you're going through anxiety issues right now. You're right, but you're not sleeping right at night, you know? So it's possible that this person could be like a romantic situation. It's possible. Maybe you guys had a big argument and you're not sleeping in the same room. It's possible. But they're saying like, yeah, I mean, if you don't forgive this person, it's just going to be continued fighting. Now, and this is why I'm kind of feeling like this could be a romantic thing. They're saying that if you do forgive, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is a couple who are on the same page. This is earth energy. So this is grounded, this is committed, this is practical. These are people who are committed to each other, and they're committed to creating a home together, building something together. So again, I mean, this could be a romantic relationship, but it could also be a partnership as well, like maybe a business partnership. Or again, like I said, this could have been like a mentor or someone you just trusted and they just betrayed your trust in some major way for you. But if you decide to forgive this person, you guys will be on the same page. You guys could eventually learn how to work together and build something together. So I feel like it's a different way to read, but I feel like, you know, that needed to happen. So Oracle card for Virgo rising. Look at this. You can't make this up. Don't let pride get in your way. Look at this, guys. Don't let pride get in your way. So again, you could be, you are probably right, actually. Like, I feel like you're definitely right. But their spirit is trying to say, like, it's fine to be right. But where does being right get you? You know? So think about it, Virgo rising. All right, next sign. Okay, Libra rising. Libra rising. I know so many Libra risings. They're so adorable. Libra rising. Aha. That's good. Breathe. Breathe. So some of you may be going through a stressful time and they just want you to kind of relax. Relax and go with the flow. Some of you may be on a break with somebody, romantic or otherwise. Let's see. I feel like this message is specific for sun sign, fire sun sign with Libra rising. It's very specific for you guys. But if other Libra risings, if you find something out of this, it's for you as well. So good things are starting to come into your life. And again, you guys may be a group of people who have been going through a tough time lately, but good things are definitely coming into your environment, and I feel like there are so many good things coming that you won't know where to start. There's going to be positive attention on you. People are going to be talking about you. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Positive attention, but this feels like, oh, see, hold on, let me open this window so you guys can hear these beautiful bells. So that means that it's for you. But this is positive attention, and it feels more like people will be talking about your work. I also think that they'll be talking about the way you look. I mean, if you're if you're into that, they're going to be talking about the way you look, the way you dress. People are just going to be liking you coming up soon. And I feel like this is going to help to replenish a lot of your confidence. Like, of course, you know, you shouldn't be looking for outside validation. You should be comfortable in your own self. But, you know, people like confidence or attention and compliments from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. I also feel like you guys are going to be working on some sort of creative passion coming soon. Usually this is something that's very skilled work. So you could be an artist. You could Yeah, you could be an artist, you could be a writer, you could be someone like a coder. I think that that's very creative work, even though people tend to think that it's not. But it's something that you have to improve. So you're going to be working towards improving a skill, but this is going to be a skill that you enjoy. It's also possible that you could be starting a new hobby that eventually could turn into something that you can make business out of. In terms of what's going on with some of you, I think some of you may be having some money issues. And sometimes this can be, again, like I said, for a different sign, this could be taxes. But some of you may be in school and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to pay for school, all this stuff. Or if you're going to be improving upon a skill of yours, you may be thinking, how am I going to afford this workshop? Spirit is saying, we're going to get you the money. Don't worry about it. We are going to get you the money because you're moving in the right direction. You're definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, so let's get an oracle card. And this breathe here, I remember when I was moving to France, I would get this card all the time because I was worried that, oh, what if it doesn't work out? What if this happens? What if I don't get my visa? Da, da, da. And my guys were just like, girl, chill out. Like, go outside and take a walk. So I think that's kind of what they're telling you is, don't worry, just relax. We got this. So oracle card. Oracle card. Libra rising oracle card. And I think, I don't know, for some reason I felt inspired to speak so quickly, but I feel like because things are going to be happening so fast for you guys, and you guys are going to have your hand in so many pots, that there's going to be this sort of frenetic energy around you, and your guides want you to remember to just relax a little bit. You know, you don't have to do everything at once. But a lot of people want to work with you coming up soon. Okay, so oracle card. Very magnetic coming soon. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. And if you're having issues with somebody, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. It's kind of a similar advice that was given to Virgo rising, of forgiveness. So they're not necessarily telling you to forgive this person outright, but just, you know, there are other things going on that you may not know about. So look at the bigger picture before you make a decision. Okay, next sign. Scorpio rising. Forgiveness for you too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. And I shuffled those very well. What's going on? Interesting. Yeah, Scorpio rising, you guys may have gone through it recently. I don't know, for some reason this feels like some of you may have asked, like if you were in a relationship with someone, you may have asked, you know, the question like, what are we? Do we have a future together? And maybe the answer you received wasn't what you wanted, but it was this person's truth. That's not going to be specific for all of you, but probably for some of you. It feels like some of you, Scorpio rising, some of you wanted a long-term relationship, but this person kind of just said no, you know. And it was the truth, you know. They were honest with you, but it just wasn't what you wanted. So what they're telling you is to not be angry about it, you know. I mean, it's fine to be disappointed. Like here, it's fine to be disappointed because it's not what you hoped for. It's totally fine to have your reaction to it. But if that was the person's choice, if they were being honest with you, then they're kind of telling you to sort of accept it. And try not to be angry about it. Because this anger could be stopping you from meeting someone who wants the same thing that you guys want. So let's see. Let's see if You need more cards. Do you need more cards? Some of you may have learned that whoever it is you were seeing was actually married. That this person was married. Potentially they could have been separated for a long time, and they just didn't tell you, or some of them actually, you know, like they're married, you know. Yeah. If this applies to you guys, I feel like this person is going to come back around after some time. And you're free to do whatever it is that you want to do with it. Like, you know, I don't judge people here, you know, as a tarot reader. You're free to make whatever choice you need to make in the future, but they're telling you to kind of practice forgiveness here, you know. It's not what you wanted, but it was the truth. And once you're able to forgive this person for maybe lying to you or just disappointing you with their answer, you'll be able to find something else. Could be with them once their situation is okay, but it could also be with the new person. Okay, let's get, and that's very specific, so let's get a oracle card for Scorpio rising. Yeah, you're good enough. You're good enough. And if you guys are, you know, wanting a long-term relationship, if that's what you want, hold on to it, you know. Not everybody is going to offer exactly what you want, but that doesn't mean that you have to change what you want. And even if you keep coming across people in relationships or married or in very weird situations, they're telling you that there's nothing wrong with you. You know, you're fine just as you are. Hold on to what you want and you will get it eventually. All right, next sign, guys. All right, Sagittarius rising. What do y'all need to know? Wow, look at that serenity. That is hilarious for Sagittarius. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentment interfere with your serenity today. So that's a very that's a very similar instruction that Scorpio and Virgo received about forgiveness. So, you know, if there's somebody who, you know, maybe did you wrong or disappointed you, it's time to let that go. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, backwards. Backwards. There is someone who's been stressing you out, Sagittarius. Let's see. These look like friends. These look like friends. For some of you, and this is Sagittarius rising. For some of you, it feels like you've had to defend yourself too often amongst a group of people that you call friends. And I mean, this is okay. It's okay. But couple this with serenity. They're telling you that if there are people in your circle, if there are people in your circle who you don't feel that easy compatibility with, then maybe it's just time to move on, you know? Because it feels like there are some people in your circle, I feel like there are at least two. There are some people in your circle that you don't necessarily really like that much, but you're still kind of hanging on to them. That sounds bad. You don't really like that much, but you're still kind of hanging on to them for whatever reason. I don't know. But Spirit is kind of telling you to just move on, you know? And I'm not really feeling like you're arguing with these people. It actually feels more like you feel like you have to justify yourself to these people often. So this is how you'll recognize this person. So I don't know, for instance, if you're like, you know, at a dinner party or something and you're telling a story and you say, oh yeah, I really like the color green, and this person just say, oh I really hate it. I mean, it's not serious. It's really not serious. That's why I'm not really feeling as if this is a big deal in your life. It's not serious, but just kind of like irritating energy like that, because Sagittarius, they really like to have fun, and if it's not fun, they're not part of it. Okay, this was very simple for Sagittarius. So let's get an oracle card for you guys. It also feels like a friend is going to visit you. Like maybe this could be a foreign friend, foreign to wherever you live, or this could be a friend who's coming to whatever country you live in. So a friend is going to visit, and maybe this friend is one of those people you shouldn't be with. Okay, so oracle card for Sagittarius rising. Oracle card for Sagittarius rising. Nothing will come of this situation. So again, whatever friends these people are, your guys are like, girl, please. Or boy, it's kind of, just stop, okay. So that's it. All right, next sign. Capricorn rising. Capricorn rising, overarching theme. Vulnerability. Actually really like this card, guys. I really like this card. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition rather than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's get some tarot cards. Oops. Let's get some tarot cards for Capricorn. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's so funny. So this is talking about vulnerability. Meanwhile, your tarot cards is talking about your money. Of course, Capricorn. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Things are looking up for you guys. And actually, let me see. And it looks like there is a money situation where you may not get as much as you thought you were going to get, but it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough to make you quite happy. And it feels like it's coming soon. Actually, it feels like it's coming soon. And whatever money that you do get, Spirit is kind of telling you to try to invest it in like some sort of healing of some sort. So I don't know, this could be like a healing for your body. Like maybe you should get a massage, or go to reflexology, or maybe like even, I know I'm not really feeling therapy sessions, like maybe some sort of energetic healing. Like there's some sort of healing that you need to go through. So whenever this money comes in, dedicate a piece of that money towards healing, because it's really gonna help you. And if you were hurt by anything physically, if you were physically hurt by anything, if you go to an energetic healer, it's going to speed up the healing process. So there's that. But then also, I mean, this to me, this looks great. Whatever this money situation is, it does feel like there's some disappointment here with this money situation, but at the same time, Spirit is telling you you're getting exactly what you need. So you don't have to be, upset about getting less than what you actually wanted. So that's good. So let's draw an oracle card for Capricorn rising. Oracle card for Capricorn rising. Oh, you have two. So, okay, so here, I think this is probably what it's saying right here. So you have the money piece, the generational wealth here, but then you also have this healing that you need to do. So one is balanced spirituality and practicality. So of course, money makes the world go round. Like, let's not be delusional about it. You need money in order to live, okay? But they're also saying don't neglect your spiritual life at all, and especially your emotional life here, because it feels like maybe sometimes, Capricorn rising, you can use the pursuit of happiness as a way to avoid dealing with some issues that you've been that you needed to address for a long time, but they're saying you need to address it. Like, yeah, you need your money, you need to pay your bills, you need a nice place to live, but you also need to pay attention to your spiritual self and your inner emotional world. And again, here it's saying emotions are running high. So that's this vulnerability here. So don't spend so much time on working, making money to avoid dealing with these emotions. You need to deal with it. You need to deal with it. You're going to come out beautifully, but this is just advice for you guys. All right, next sign. Aquarius rising. Aquarius rising. Receive. Look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Usually when this comes up for people I'm reading with, they tend to give of themselves quite a bit. So much that like sometimes they can't even receive a compliment, you know? And usually when this comes up, it means that people are going to start doing things for you. They're going to start trying to make you happy rather than the opposite way around. But sometimes for people who are always giving, it's just difficult for them to receive things because they feel like they haven't done enough in order to get it. But listen, you don't have to be anything to get anything, you know? Sometimes people just want to give. So whatever you're being gifted, so this is a gift, whatever it is that you're being gifted, receive it. Receive it. Don't question it. Receive it. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius rising, what do you need to know? For any of you, that's my cat walking underneath the table, trying to get my attention. What does Aquarius need to know? Well, this is kind of a doozy. This is kind of a doozy. My cat is really attracted to you guys, Aquarius rising. Maybe you guys need a pet. Yeah, this is a doozy. And actually, let me get a different set of cards here so I can see what's going on. Oops, with Aquarius. Yeah, it looks like there are a lot of conflicts happening around you. Yeah, this is definitely for you, Aquarius. Here it is. It looks like there are conflicts happening around you, Aquarius. And it's not that great to experience. And I think what Spirit is kind of telling you is to try to rise above the fracas. Try to rise above it. It's kind of difficult to do that because with this Five of Wands energy, because people don't really know what's going on. There's so many competing motivations. You don't know who's a friend, who's a foe, who's playing, who's being very serious. You just don't know. So it's easy to just get enveloped in this type of chaotic energy. But what Spirit is trying to tell you is to just, you know, try to be the bigger person and just walk away. Just go the high road. Just walk away. And like try to not to get your emotions involved in whatever is happening with the crowd around you, because they're also saying that in the future, I mean, you're Aquarius rising, you're gonna go down your own path here, your own path, and I feel like you are yearning for spiritual growth and sticking around this crowd, whatever this crowd is. It could be your friends, it could be classmates, it could be co-workers, so you guys may be leaving a job coming up soon, but staying around there with those people, with that energy, it's kind of stifling you, and they're telling you that it's coming time for you guys to move on, to experience more spiritual growth. So let's see, do you have anything for Aquarius rising? I feel like I need to use this deck. Yeah, you're moving on. You are moving, and I feel like this is happening quickly. And this could also have something to do with the nodes changing in about a week's time, but this is happening very, very, very quickly, and you're moving towards something that you like. So again, this could be like a work situation, a friend group type of thing, or maybe it's just an energy that you need to move away from, but you're moving towards something that you love. no, I feel like this may be a work thing. Eventually you're going to move towards something that you love, and I think eventually you're going to just relocate, like whatever this feels like eventually you're going to like actually move where you live pretty soon, because wherever it is that you live, where you work, the friend, like the types of friends or maybe acquaintances that you have, it's not you. So eventually you're going to leave this in order to grow spiritually. So let's draw an oracle card for Aquarius rising. Again, you're good enough. So I feel like whatever this environment is, it's kind of dragging you down, and that's why your spirit team is telling you to just rise above it. Rise above it. You're kind of, you know, you're kind of better than that. I know people don't like it when folks say things like that, but you know, sometimes it's objectively true. You're better than that. So just move on eventually. All right, next and final sign. Okay, Pisces rising. Pisces rising. I'm so surprised that not that many relationships has come up here. Because usually my guides love relationships, but you know, you guys need different messages. So Pisces rising. Inner passion, creativity for Pisces rising. Okay. What does Pisces rising need to know? I feel like 3. Oh, yep. Yep, there you go. Oh. Oops. Okay, let's clarify one of these. You know what? You want to know what it is? So, this is about work for a lot of you Pisces rising. And I'm not surprised that inner passion came up. What I'm feeling for you Pisces rising is that whatever work it is you do, you need to be emotionally connected to it. And it seems like whatever it is that you're doing now, like the work or freelance, or even if you're in school, whatever it is that you're studying now, it is not your thing. I said studying, so you could be in school. Whatever it is that you're taking up right now, it's not your thing whatsoever. And some of you are thinking of like either just leaving the school that you're a part of, or leaving this job here, or maybe if you're training like an apprentice or an internship, like just bouncing, like you're just like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. So I mean, it's not telling me whether you're going to leave or not, because it looks like you still need more information before you make that decision. But what they're telling you is to go after your passions. And if this involves leaving the job or the school or the program or changing your major, if that's what it takes, then go ahead and do it. Because what it's saying here, so let me read this to you guys. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And I tell people all the time that when you tap into your creativity, your intuition improves. Because I don't know the mechanism, but being creative, creating things, it just brings you to this state of mind where you're able to draw down inspiration from above as well as intuitive messages. So if you've been kind of neglecting what you actually love, it's also possible that your intuition could have been off. So for a lot of you, whatever job this is, whatever job this is, whatever training, apprenticeship, schooling, or like your major, whatever it is, I feel like eventually you may decide to just end it because it's just not for you. But whatever it is that you decide, make sure you go for something that you actually love, so that you can stick to it, so that you won't feel so drained and so stressed about what it is you have to do. And you probably won't face as many blockages if you go after your passion. Okay, so let's draw an oracle card for Pisces rising. Oracle card for Pisces rising. emotions are running high. You got the same thing, which makes sense here with this Queen of Cups. So this is basically you, Pisces. This is a water sign, woman usually, or feminine energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but Pisces rising, this is you. So emotions are running high right now. So maybe you need to take some time to lower these emotions before you make a decision that you could regret. And I think this is what this Two of Swords is saying here, is that there's still information that you need before you make this decision. So wait a little bit, until, you know, after the nodes change, after the planets change, and once Venus goes retrograde. So after Venus goes retrograde, I think around July 25th, that's when you'll be able to take the time to reevaluate what it is you're doing and what you want to do in the future. All right, so thank you guys for sticking around for my first video like this. I know it's a bit long today, but you know, you guys know how much I love long videos. So hopefully you guys like this stuff. And if you want to see more of it, just leave a comment in the comment section, like, hey, I really like this, or hey, this is what I like to see next, or blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm also thinking of coming up with a Patreon for celebrity readings, so if you like that, let me know. But yeah, I mean, just let me know. Stick in touch. I'm building my content around what you guys like. So yeah, again, let me know. Do it on Instagram, do it in the comment section, send me a DM, send me a message, whatever, it doesn't really matter. All right, I will see you guys next time. I'm not sure how often I'll do these, but I'm gonna be doing it more often than I've been doing for the past 6 months. All right, bye guys, see you next time. If you would like a personal reading from me, then please go to my website at www.tarotbymoko.com and click on the Book a Reading button from the homepage. From there, you will be redirected to my shop, which includes categories for career, future forecasts, general inquiries, love and relationships, personal growth, as well as options for expedited delivery. I have a spread for almost every occasion, but of course, love and relationships is the most popular, with readings for your future partner, no contact, will you ever find love, how does your crush feel, as well as sugar daddies. And if you do not feel comfortable purchasing from my website, then you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Tarot by Moko, where I have the same exact readings that I have on my website. And for those of you who would like to learn how to read the tarot, then just visit my blog, and there you will find a series called Learn Tarot with Me. There, I will provide definitions for the cards, as well as tips and tricks to help you become more intuitive with your tarot reading. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.